The London taxi, a timeless icon. When one thinks of London, a few iconic images come to mind: Big Ben, red double-decker buses, and the unmistakable black cab. The London taxi, officially known as the Hackney carriage, has been a fixture of the city's streets for over a century and remains an enduring symbol of British tradition and service. A symbol of London and Britain, the black taxi is a common sight on the streets of London. The Hackney carriages carry a roof-sign taxi that can be illuminated to indicate their availability for passengers. The London taxi, also known as the black cab, is one of the most iconic symbols of the United Kingdom's capital. With its distinctive design, professional drivers, and rich history, the London taxi is not just a mode of transport but a reflection of the city's character and commitment to quality public service. Over the decades, it has evolved to meet modern needs while preserving its heritage. Though there has never been law requiring London's taxis to be black, they were, since the end of the Second World War, sold in a standard color of black. This, in the 1970s, gave rise within the minicab trade to the nickname black cab, and it has become common currency. However, before the Second World War, London's cabs were seen in a variety of colors. They are produced in a variety of colors, sometimes in advertising brand liveries. The origins of the London taxi date back to the early 17th century, with horse-drawn carriages known as Hackney carriages. These were the first forms of licensed public transport in London. The modern motorized black cab made its debut in the early 20th century, with the iconic Austin FX3 and later the FX4 models becoming familiar sights across the city. The Austin FX4, launched in 1958, which stayed in production till 1997 under successive manufacturers, is perhaps the most iconic and recognized of all Hackney carriages, and set the basic styling parameters of its successors. Throughout its history, the London taxi has undergone significant changes. From petrol and diesel engines to the latest electric black cabs, the vehicles have adapted to meet environmental regulations and the demands of a modern metropolis. One of the most remarkable aspects of the London taxi is the level of training required to become a driver. Prospective taxi drivers must pass a test known as the Knowledge, which requires them to memorize over 25,000 streets and thousands of landmarks within a 6-mile radius of Charing Cross. The process can take up to 4 years, making it one of the most rigorous taxi licensing systems in the world. This deep understanding of London's geography means that passengers can rely on black cab drivers to find the fastest and most efficient routes, even without the use of GPS. The design of the London taxi is tailored for both functionality and comfort. Its iconic shape allows it to turn in a tight 25-foot circle, a feature required by London's narrow and congested streets. Inside, the cabs are spacious and equipped to accommodate wheelchair users, luggage, and multiple passengers comfortably. One reason for this is the configuration of the famed Savoy Hotel. The hotel entrance's small roundabout meant that vehicles needed the small turning circle to navigate it. That requirement became the legally required turning circles for all London cabs, while the custom of a passenger sitting on the right, behind the driver, provided a reason for the right-hand traffic in Savoy Court, allowing hotel patrons to board and alight from the driver's side. The focus on accessibility and passenger safety has long been a hallmark of London's taxi system. In recent years, the London taxi industry has faced increasing competition from app-based ride services like Uber and Bolt. These platforms offer convenience and sometimes lower prices, attracting a younger and more tech-savvy customer base. However, black cabs maintain their advantage in reliability, regulation, and driver expertise. The introduction of electric and hybrid taxis, along with government support, aims to reduce carbon emissions and create a cleaner urban environment. The LEV CTX, for example, is a plug-in hybrid that can drive for over 60 miles on electric power alone. Whether navigating rush-hour traffic or guiding tourists through historic neighborhoods, the London taxi is more than just transportation, it's an experience. With their unmatched local knowledge, professionalism, and iconic style, London cab drivers continue to earn the respect and trust of passengers every day. The London taxi is far more than just a vehicle. It is a cultural icon and an example of how tradition and modernity can coexist. As the city continues to evolve, the black cab remains a steadfast symbol of London's heritage, resilience, and innovation. Presentation brought to you by Infinite Knowledge from Morali Edutech. Thanks for watching. Please share and subscribe to our channel for more informative videos.